Weekly number 3. We've got AvOiD spawning as the orange Zerg in the top position, and in the right position of the map, we've got Nack spawning as the red Protoss. And AvOiD hopefully will play this a little bit more serious. The first match of this series was a Zerg versus Protoss, and AvOiD did win that. So AvOiD may be attempting the same strategy, though AvOiD did go for that risky hatchery before spawning pool play in the first match of this series. So whether or not he does that, we'll have to see. Since Nack will be probably looking to scout that early hatchery, and will probably be ready to respond with some nice pressure. And Nack, yeah, favoring well gate instead of the usual 13 gate. I suppose that's just the way he plays it, and AvOiD this time going for the safer build, going for a 14 extractor followed by, uh-oh, stream just died. Okay, as we get the stream back up, hopefully it just came back up. Alright, the stream is up according to livestream. So for all you viewers on YouTube, we will continue to cast this game. Okay. So looking at technical difficulties, but as I mentioned, Fraps, I believe, is still running. So, AvOiD now just getting back into the game. I need to get my head around what's going on. AvOiD adding on a few Zerglings, getting his metabolic boost. AvOiD should be expanding. Yeah, that's expanding at a perfectly standard time. Oh, it looks like the stream is back up. Beautiful. The magic of the internet. Okay, so yeah, perfectly standard expansion time by AvOiD, and Nack throwing down his second and third gateways at a also a standard time, and a fourth gateway. So we're going to be seeing that 4-gate play that Nack really favors against a slightly less insanely macro play by AvOiD. AvOiD also throwing down a spine crawler, something that he doesn't usually do as Zerg, so AvOiD is wary of early game pressure at this point. A little bit of a lag by blind, but that's cool. And AvOiD's hatchery almost up, his 2 spine crawlers now almost up, 3 spine crawlers now almost up. Nack, meanwhile, hang out, starting to build up this 4-gate army that he's planning on attacking with soon, I assume. His warp gate research is almost finished. And AvOiD just pumping out a lot of lings. AvOiD playing super defensively compared to what we saw in the last game. Or at least the last game where AvOiD was Zerg. AvOiD now, wow, adding on 14 Zerglings. 16, 18 Zerglings to his already substantial Zergling army that I can't find right now. There we go. AvOiD is going to have a ton of Zerglings in just a second, and it's a good thing too for AvOiD, because Nack is now moving out with a smallish Stalker Zealot Sentry army, and AvOiD trying to hide his Lings, but they're hidden right where Nack is going to throw up his proxy pylon. That may or may not. There we go. Taking out the proxy pylon. All of a sudden, the army running up his spine crawlers, and now AvOiD's ripping his army. Stop it. All 6 Lings left, and that's it for that attack by Nack. AvOiD now is going to be in a position where he's going to be able to, he would be able to add on more drones, but instead he's adding on more Lings. There we go. Finally AvOiD adding on more drones. Meanwhile, Nack warping in more Zealots to deal with the Lings that AvOiD has. AvOiD running in with a Ling army versus Nack's Sentry Zealot composition. A run by would have been possible there, but AvOiD didn't go for it. And now we will likely be seeing a run by right now. Ooh, yeah, here comes a run by, and Nack trying to move in with his small army, but yeah, AvOiD's in Nack's base, and this is the worst spot to be in Protoss right now. AvOiD is going to be able to rip through probes, he's going to be able to take down pylons, and Nack, any sort of aggression that Nack has planned now has to be cancelled and taken care of. Allowing AvOiD an opportunity to just pump drones to take another base if he so desires. Alright, and with that run by cleaned up, Nack will, I guess, try to move out again. AvOiD scouting out this proxy pylon, which for some reason went down in the exact same spot as it was originally. Not any sort of clever play by Nack there. AvOiD with so many Lings. And AvOiD pulling ahead in Harvester count. Nack is very aggressive, but he stops his probe production almost completely very early in the game, so he doesn't allow himself this sort of this late game exit strategy from his aggression. Nack just pumps out units like crazy, and then if his push doesn't work here, if this push doesn't work, AvOiD really is just going to take the game without a doubt, because Nack is going to be so far behind on the Harvester count, 45 to 24 right now. AvOiD now moving to Hydralisks for his army. His Zerglings are waiting by his Spine Crawlers so that he can attack everything at once. All of Nack's army. Nack just sitting pretty with a good-sized Gateway unit army. And, ooh, that was... Nack actually missed a critical timing opportunity there. Had he attacked right away, he would have got AvOiD with when AvOiD had no Hydras. But since he waited just a little bit there, now AvOiD is going to have a sizable Hydra. But great force go down, and the Spine Crawler got a run around uselessly. One Spine Crawler goes down, force field go down. Get some action. If Spine Crawler is still up, Spine Crawler is max and that's going to be game right there, I believe, because Nack has not prepared for anything beyond that one push. Nack is now up to 26 Harvesters, but still really hasn't developed an economy, and Nack forced to GG right there. And that's the finals. There we go. AvOiD is, for the second week in a row, the winner of the SC2GG North American Weekly.